Hello digital world, Trench LP here signing in from Vile Island playing at Digimon Heroes. Today we have two new events, so we're gonna visit this one rock here, the Hakkaimon event. I don't know if that's how you say it, probably not. We don't have enough energy to go through all of this particular event, so I'll save that for tomorrow. But the prize here, and I like that this little guy has been added whenever you open the event for the first time. It's a little info sheet. It's just another touch, another little way that the developers go, hey, we care about this app and you should too. So I am slightly I'm not underwhelmed. This is about what I would think this prize Digimon would be. It's not something that particularly interests me in terms of use. I do want it because it looks pretty cool. It looks a little piggy outfit and all that. That's cool. So I do want to get at least one of these. I'll be honest, I stopped grinding for the Black Mega Gargomon and the Venomyotismon or Malomyotismon and those last events. I ran out of time and interest, sort of, just more things to do. It only takes one weekend out to totally mess up your Digimon Heroes plan. So I didn't get around to it. It'd be nice to focus on one event this time. It won't be this one, but we'll tackle it right now at least and get ourselves a rune. Let's take a look. I keep on clicking the wrong thing. We're gonna look at our team that we will use, and it's this one. Just to get us, just to stay prepared for whatever we might face. If we have a reflect sort of skill, then we'll use our little one-turn medium attackers and Yggdrasil if we have. But if we can sort of attack freely or we need to take him out, then old Metal Garurumon X is at the point where he can take out or use his skill every 3 turns. So, and I'm not clicking on that free ticket because it's been all glitchy all day, so I haven't gotten a single free ticket. Isn't that a darn shame? Let's go ahead and click the right team though, and go! We just happen to be at the point where we have 200 energy, so it'd be nice to take on this event rock here. I want to have a good, there you go, that'll do right there. That'll be 3, so we have max damage every turn if we want to, so let's so this guy's hitting for one every time. I imagine that they will be able to tank them as usual. I don't want to do too much damage on this just in case it is a you know how we can test it is we can just do like this much damage. So just see if the reflect is there. No reflect, so that means I am going to start targeting it ASAP, just so we know that we have to take it out. And we'll probably see a skill at some point, or rather, we'll see its skill in 2 turns when it attacks us. We are taking the oh, look at that. That defense is just not quite there for you, friend. And hopefully we get it in one go, because that means I'm just done with this event. I can focus on the other event, which I will cover in the other one. I don't want to spoil names. So ooh, yep. That means we do have to smack this in the face really hard. And let's see. What was I doing? We're gonna have to do that to get. Is that right? I believe so. No. What am I doing? I think this will get us the max, or rather, so the maximum amount of change. We needed to get. There you go. So it sucks because old. Susanumon was taken out, but we did get a pretty good chain and almost max damage anyway, so plus Yggdrasil is almost ready to smack this in the face. Fantastic twice, and we can heal. Yeah, I think we'll be a-okay mighty fine, because by the time we get to oh no, it's almost getting ready to attack us, but we should be able to, maybe we could take it out this turn. Yeah, no, if not, I think by the time our next Digimon gets free, we should be doing okay. So yeah, only 200 damage too. So these are probably the easiest for me to deal with in terms of no, we didn't get it. That's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. So we'll have to do this, and we can get we're not doing quite as much damage, but also we're not taking as much damage. So what do you think about this prize Digimon? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think it is decent. It's one of those that does, we didn't actually click on it. We'll have to click on it after this, but for those that does between 1 and 4,999 damage to the opponent's Digimon, or rather to the opposition. And it has that for both its main skill and its leader skill. And I think that that's pretty decent for anyone who doesn't have a good boss Digimon at this point. But it's at this stage where I think everyone can sort of say that they do have a pretty good leader. And that's the easiest position I think to fill, or rather, in a way, sort of the easiest position to fill, because you'll tend to choose someone that has a leader skill, a main skill that doesn't really activate quite as quickly anyways. So for example, this Metagarurumon X could easily be a leader because his main skill takes 3 turns, or for me at least, actually I should have him as a leader, and his leader skill takes 3 turns, so that's an easy choice for me. But what I'm getting at is I'm actually a little bit less enthused by the fact that we're getting these sorts of Digimon as prizes. I don't know what kind they could put on here. What is a skill that would work? Yeah, I think in fairness to the developers of this app, they can't put crazy strong Digimon in this particular, or as a prize. I think what is not, the runes are a really good prize for this. It's always, and it's not the top level, so it's not sort of giving away, yeah, because the top kind of stuff can't be given away in an event that everyone can sort of do. And I understand that there is sort of a gap in terms of, you have to have a certain defense, and you have to, at this point, there are more skills in terms of the Digimon you're fighting. So it's not that everyone can participate, but there's so many people I think that have gotten to a point where they can take on these sort of events that a Digimon like this, it just I don't know. I think let's try and take this guy on one more time, because I didn't actually get it, and that does disappoint me. I think it would be nice for 60 energy to have something that's slightly more worth it. The last prizes, Black Mega Gargomon or Black Megalogalmon, and or however they call it, or and the Greymon that's going on now, like that's probably along the lines of a skill that's decent. And another one that was pretty good after that, or before that rather, was old Agunimon. Agunimon's skill actually makes him a really decent leader for people like, it's sort of a mini Yggdrasil. Not the defense isn't there, and the damage that it's doing isn't quite as high. It actually might be comparable because it's doing the damage twice, but that's the example I think of a good prize, where it's pretty dang useful, but it's not something that it's game breaking for everyone to have, because we could not have everyone having access to something like that Examon Legendary Rare that's in there. Like if everyone had an Examon Legendary Rare and they were able to just grab a bunch of them, and it's not a big deal to burst them a break, that takes out the difficulty, and that sort of takes out the fun too. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think is a good Digimon prize, or what do you look for in do you even participate in these sort of little island events that are sort of going on here, or do you opt out a lot of times? Like I said, I'm going to opt out after I get my one for my collection, or is it called collection, or whatever it's called in this. And once I get one, I'm done with this, and I'm gonna focus on that the next event, or save up my energy for freaking Flash event if it ever happens. That would be, like, at this point, that's all I'm sort of waiting for. So it'd be nice to have something that I get really excited for. I'm waiting for something along the lines of, and it doesn't have to happen super consistently, but along the, we didn't get it, no! Something along the lines of an Yggdrasil. I imagine that's coming up on this little island here, because it has been a while since it showed up. But I remember that it took a lot out of everyone in the who plays the app. So you know, you have to be careful about how often you put those events out. Granted, they gave folks extra time to participate, but I think it's still it's almost refreshing to have one of these easy sort of bosses. So it's a mix, I think. And overall, though, I would say, especially for a free app, you can pay money if you want to, but it's not really required to. I don't think it's required to do decently on this app. Overall, I'd say the developers are consistently showing that they care about this app, and that's all you can really ask for, is someone who puts something out and doesn't just put microtransactions in every single thing you do, and you don't see an ad just every time you enter a sort of game mode. You don't see an ad. It's not like that. So I think they're holding up their end of the bargain, but I am less interested in these sort of Digimon as prizes. So I think that was a rambling sort of video, and I'm not sure how much will come of it, but I hope you enjoyed regardless, and I hope that you get something out of this, and the island itself. So let me know in the comment section down below all the things I said. Alright, so join me next time where we'll do more stuff. See ya.